Hi, I'm Bill Lindeman with Burton & Burton, and I'm here in the Design Lab, and today we're going to show you how to do a wonderful softer side of fall centerpiece. So let's get started. Okay, with our tray, you want to get it out of the box, cut the tags off. We're going to cut some lengths of rustic wire. It's Ramie covered galvanized wire. We need several lengths of this, and we're going to take it and use either a T50 stapler or a crown stapler. We're just going to staple to our tray. This will be our main mechanic. And leave them sticking up, and I've already measured out some to use. Double staple just to make sure it stays in, and 3 probably would do. Our next step is to take our product out of the box and breathe some life into it. It's just needing some little tender care to shape it up. It'll make it look larger and fill our space some more. You're also going to want to take all your little tags off, your labels, everything off of there so that it's not there when you're working on it. Once you have your swag completely fluffed out, we're going to lay it on our tray, and we're going to take those wires that we attached and run over the top and tighten. The great thing about the rustic wire is that you do not have to hide it. You just add it in to your design. And you can take a needle nose plier and curl it up to look like it's part of a vine, so that it looks more like it's part of your design and it's functional at the same time. Now we're ready to add our beautiful pumpkins. And in order to do that, we're going to dip it into our pan melt glue, just a little. Make sure you get the drips off and put it onto our tray. If it doesn't fit, you can always use a wooden spoon or a stick to put some of your glue onto your piece. And insert on the next piece. So we have 3 larger pumpkins now and our swag. You can adjust the metal leaves, give more depth. Now, you can see as we're growing, we're building our landscape here. Now what I want to do is extend the centerpiece beyond the tray and add a little more length and some girth to it so that it has a little more depth. So we're going to take our sprays, make sure you fluff those out as well. You may need to cut the little extra tip off the back here to get it into the end of the vine base. Use your pan melt glue again, just a little on the end, and insert into your vine base. You have just increased the value of your centerpiece, both visually and physically. So once again, just a little dip of your glue and insert into the end of your vine and extend that size of that centerpiece. 2 more. You could do 2, 3. I'm going to use 4. And next, you want to add your next 2 into the vine in towards the center of the swag. You can see here, just insert it into the center there. And pull it down between the pumpkins. You can shape your product again because it is all little branches, so we're going to bring some up and some of your branches taller. If you need, you can always come back with a staple in there and cover it up. And we have one more I'm going to add on this side. Between the glue and the vine, your spray will stay in place. If you need to add a few more wires, you can always staple a few more wires into your tray for mechanics to hold your side pieces in. So we're going to add another wire and create another vine tendril over here, which will also hold this in place. Next, I want to add a little bit of ribbon. I have two ribbons here, a charcoal gray herringbone pattern twill ribbon and a dark shale Tegan ribbon. It cut about 1.5 yards to 2 yards, fold it in half to find the center. And then that, you know, is going to go right down in the center of your centerpiece. And it's very simple. All I'm going to do is take and wind around one of the central pumpkins right here to secure it. So we have it going in both directions now. So now we're just going to take and weave our ribbon through the centerpiece very spontaneously and just twist around the pumpkins. So we're just twisting around the stem of the pumpkins and bringing it back out, giving you some slack here and then reattaching back here by simply twisting around our pumpkin stem. Once you get to the end, you can cut a little dovetail. This one, we're just going to add in. This is not wired, but it has great body anyway. And come to the end and finish it off. Repeat on the other side until your centerpiece is filled. As a finishing touch, we're just going to take 1 yard of ribbon. We're going to go back into that pumpkin where we have secured the ribbon. So that we just have a simple bow, and these tails can just stick up. Just make sure that all of your ends are finished. And you may want to do another one with your herringbone ribbon as well. As you can see, it's very simple mechanics. And I think the finished result will give a great presentation. It'll look great on a table. You can shape your swag ends a little so they give a curve through the design. But it is finished and ready for setting on your table. So now we have a wonderful, finished, softer side of fall centerpiece. If you enjoyed this tutorial and would like to see some more, subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us at burtonandburton.com. Thank you.